It was the 11th of September of 2001 and started off as a pretty ordinary morning. People were walking by, people were getting their coffees, getting their Dunkin's Donuts, walking their pets, kids were going to school, everyone was working at the World Trade Center, having chit-chats, yada yada yada. But at 8:46 a.m., everything changed that would forever shook the world and society. At 8:46 a.m., the first airplane hit the Southern Tower, one of the Twin Towers, which was part of the World Trade Center in New York. Fortunately, the first plane hit the first tower, one of the two tallest structures in the world. But unfortunately, when the plane hit the tower, most of the plane passengers and crewmates were killed, especially the ones that were crashed in the building. And what's worse, all of the elevators were locked down, so there was a little bit hard to escape. About 20 minutes later, like in a snap, it hit the second tower 20 minutes later after the first plane hit the other tower. Like at first people thought this was an accident. People thought that the pilot suffered a heart attack or that the pilot just fainted. Oh no, but they were wrong. Once they seen the second plane hit the other tower, they realized that this ain't no fucking accident. This is a severe act of committing of terrorism. It was clear that the planes were hijacked or forcibly been taken over. But if you want to know who the main hijacker was?
We have some planes, just stay quiet and you'll be okay. We're returning to the airport. Nobody move. Everything will be okay. If you try to make any move, you'll danger yourself and the airplane. Just stay quiet. I got the please sit down. Keep remaining sitting. You have a ball board.
Mohammed Atta. Atta was one of the main Egyptian leaders who were part of the clan of the Al-Qaeda clan and decided to take over based on civilization and military targets. Atta was basically part of one of the main ringleaders of the Al-Qaeda and basically decided to destroy the World Trade Center. But he was not the main person that mostly did the planning. The one who mostly did the planning, a lot of people would claim that it's mostly been by the guy named Osama bin Laden, the leader of the Al-Qaeda clan. Before you start freaking out about, oh my god, Osama bin Laden, he's the dumbass that started all this, look. Yes, he was the leader of the Al-Qaeda clan, but he wasn't the one that fully planned the attack of the World Trade Center, but he did produce it and carried the whole thing out on the attacks. But before you started questioning me about, wait, so how is the world's biggest building able to collapse? Isn't that building supposed to be protected? Or isn't the building supposed to be durable? Well, the building was designed to handle small and minor crashes, but nothing like this. That's not all. It's not only that the South Tower also collapsed, but the North Tower also collapsed as well at the same hour, 10 a.m. Like two of the buildings, it burned to the ground. Like it slammed to the ground, full of dust and smoke, and people were just running through. Even the poor newsmen, like some of the newsmen unfortunately were covered in dust, so they had to go for cover, but sincerely people were traumatized, scared. Even one of them actually fainted.
This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the two towers. A huge explosion now, raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way!
let's go. Come on, Glenn. Come on, Glenn. You can do it, man. Keep coming, Glenn. Come on.
But not, those two planes that crashed the tower, that's not the only plane crash that happened in the 9/11. Another plane was actually crashed at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., the land full of security capitals. And another plane actually was crashed into the gateway of Pennsylvania. But people have been discovered that basically, that one of the passengers took over the plane and tried to land safely. But unfortunately, all of them were killed, and there were no survivors. Oh yeah. Before I conclude this documentary, I had just to tell you that one of my friends that died on the 9/11. It's Danny Cortea. One of my dad's friends that died on the 89th floor. The place. I'm done. I'm done with this documentary. I'm done. Done.